Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. How are you today? Today, I am here with Daniel, and today we're going to talk about at the restaurant. Hello, everyone. I am very happy to be here today. Let's start our conversation. Daniel, do you enjoy eating at restaurants? Yes, very much. I love the experience of dining out. Me too. There is something special about sitting down in a nice restaurant. Yes, the atmosphere, the service, and of course, the food. Everything feels a little more special when someone else prepares your meal. I completely agree. How often do you eat at restaurants, Stella? Maybe once or twice a week. I like trying different places. That sounds fun. Do you have a favorite type of restaurant? I love cozy little restaurants with a warm atmosphere, not too big and not too noisy. I prefer that too. A relaxed environment makes the meal more enjoyable. Today, we're going to talk about the restaurant experience in English. This is very practical because restaurants are places where you really need English, especially if you travel or live in an English-speaking country. Yes, knowing what to say makes the whole experience much more comfortable. Let's start from the very beginning, arriving at the restaurant. Sure, when you arrive, the host or hostess usually greets you. They might say, "Welcome, do you have a reservation?" What is a reservation? A reservation is when you book a table in advance by calling or going online. Ah, yes, very useful for popular restaurants. If you have a reservation, you say, "Yes, I have a reservation under the name Stella." And if you don't have a reservation, you say, "No, I don't have a reservation. Do you have a table for two?" Simple and polite. Yes, always be polite when speaking to restaurant staff. Then they show you to your table. Yes, the host might say, "Right this way, please," or "Follow me, please." And you follow them to your table. Exactly. Very simple and natural. Now, let's talk about looking at the menu. Sure, once you sit down, the waiter brings the menu. Sometimes they also tell you about the specials. What are specials? Specials are dishes that are not on the regular menu. They change daily or weekly. Ah, yes. The waiter might say, "Today's special is grilled salmon with vegetables." That sounds delicious. Yes, specials are often very fresh and seasonal. What does seasonal mean? Seasonal means the ingredients are available and at their best during a particular time of year, like strawberries in summer or pumpkin in autumn. Exactly. Seasonal food is usually fresher and more flavorful. That is a very useful vocabulary point. Yes, you will hear seasonal a lot in restaurants and food conversations. Now, let's talk about ordering food and drinks. Sure, the waiter will come and ask, "Are you ready to order?" And if you need more time, you can say, "Could we have a few more minutes, please?" That is a very polite and natural response. Yes, never feel rushed when ordering. Take your time. When you are ready, you can say, "I would like the pasta, please." Or, "Could I have the grilled chicken, please?" And for drinks, you might say, "Could we have 2 glasses of water, please?" The waiter might also ask, "Still or sparkling water?" What is the difference? Still water is regular flat water with no bubbles. And sparkling water has bubbles in it, like a fizzy drink but with no flavor. Ah, yes, some people love sparkling water and some prefer still. It is good to know the difference when ordering. Yes, very useful vocabulary for restaurants. Now, let's talk about during the meal. Sure, the waiter usually checks on you during your meal. They might ask, "Is everything okay?" Or, "How is your food?" And you can answer, "Everything is wonderful, thank you." Or, "It is delicious, thank you very much." What if there is a problem? You can politely say, "Excuse me, I think there is a mistake with my order." Or, "I'm sorry, but my food is a little cold." Always use a calm and polite tone even when there's a problem. Yes, politeness always gets the best results. And most restaurant staff are very happy to help if you are polite. Exactly. They want you to have a good experience. Now, let's talk about a grammar point. Sure, what should we focus on? In restaurant conversations, we use polite request forms very often. Like, could I have and would you like? Yes, let's look at these two forms more closely. Sure, could I have is used when you want something. Like, could I have the menu, please? Or, could I have some more water? And would you like is used when you offer something to someone. Like a waiter saying, would you like to see the dessert menu? Or, would you like some more bread? So, could I have is for asking, and would you like is for offering. That is a very clear and useful distinction. Yes, using these correctly makes your English sound very polite and natural. Let's practice both forms. Sure. Could I have a glass of orange juice, please? Could you like some pepper on your pasta? Could I have the bill, please? Would you like to hear about our specials today? Perfect examples, all very natural restaurant language. I feel ready to go to any restaurant in an English-speaking country now. That is exactly the goal. Now, let's talk about dessert. Yes, one of the most important parts of the meal. I agree completely. Do you usually have dessert? Sometimes, yes, if I'm not too full. What is your favorite dessert? I love chocolate cake or ice cream. Classic choices. I usually have something light, like fruit or sorbet. What is sorbet? Sorbet is a frozen dessert made from fruit juice or puree, no dairy, very light and refreshing. That sounds lovely after a big meal. Yes, it cleanses the palate. What does cleanses the palate mean? It means it refreshes your mouth and removes the taste of the previous food. Ah, that is a very sophisticated phrase. Yes, you might hear it in finer restaurants. Good to know for special occasions. Now, let's talk about paying the bill. Sure, when you are ready to leave, you ask for the bill. You can say, "Excuse me, could we have the bill, please?" Or, "Could I have the check, please?" More common in American English. The waiter brings the bill and you can pay by cash or card. If you're eating with friends, you might want to split the bill. What does split the bill mean? It means each person pays for their own food separately. Ah, yes, very common among friends. You can tell the waiter, "Could we split the bill, please?" Or, "Could we pay separately, please?" Both are perfectly natural requests. And if one person wants to pay for everyone, you can say, "I'll get this one," or "This is on me." What does "this is on me" mean? It means I'll pay for everyone. It's a very common and generous expression. That's a lovely phrase to know. Yes, very useful when you want to treat your friends. Now, let's practice a pronunciation point. Sure, what should we focus on? The word reservation is quite long and important for restaurants. How do we say it correctly? We say it like this: reservation. 4 syllables. Let's practice together. Reservation. Reservation. Great job, everyone. Also, practice the phrase, "could I have," as one smooth, connected sound. In natural speech, it often sounds like, "could I have?" Yes, connected speech is very important for sounding natural. Practice "could I have" until it feels smooth and natural. Now, I have a question for everyone watching. Yes, what is it? What is your favorite restaurant experience? Tell us about it. Please write your answer in the comments below. Was it a special occasion? What did you eat? We would love to know. Yes, share your favorite restaurant memory with us. Daniel, this was such a delicious and practical conversation today. Yes, I feel hungry now just from talking about restaurants. Me too. I think I need to book a table somewhere tonight. Great idea, and now you know exactly what to say when you get there. If you are enjoying this podcast, please like and subscribe. It really helps our channel grow. Thank you so much for listening today. We hope this episode helps your English speaking skills. See you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone. Bye!